Every morning, millions of us wake up and check a dashboard to find out how we feel. We look at sleep scores, resting heart rates, and metabolic output to tell us if we are healthy. This relies on a specific assumption that if we can optimize these isolated biological numbers, the person as a whole will automatically be well. But it is possible to have perfect biometric data while remaining alienated from your own body. You can hit every fitness target while carrying a paralyzing fear of aging, or run a marathon while crushed by the weight of social and economic pressure. To bridge this gap, we have to look at the human being as a three-layered entity. We are biological, psychological, and social. Our reality exists across all three dimensions at once. When we see only the biological layer, the definition of health collapses into a single number. This doesn't just create an incomplete picture of a human life, it creates a misleading one. Within this framework, health functions as a threshold. It's a minimally acceptable equilibrium across all three layers. Biologically, your systems function without acute disease. Psychologically, you navigate life without halting distress. Socially, you have the baseline means to survive. Health is a question of survival. It treats the human system as a machine requiring maintenance just to keep the lights on. Treating this baseline threshold as the ultimate goal is why so much wellness advice feels hollow. We are told to exercise more or eat well as if those actions exist in a vacuum. This instruction fails if the person lacks the psychological motivation to act or faces socioeconomic barriers that make those choices impossible. A recommendation to sleep 8 hours ignores the reality of a parent working night shifts or an individual living in an environment where they don't feel safe. Biological metrics can tell us what is physically ideal, but they cannot see what is actually feasible for a person living in the real world. While health is a static threshold, wellness is a trajectory. It is the conscious path of maintaining balance. This trajectory moves along two axes. The first is your internal relationship with your body and mind. Wellness on this axis means developing a compassionate relationship with fear, pain, and aging. The second is your relationship with the world, how you interact with family, work, and society. On this axis, wellness means maintaining a living equilibrium within your actual environment, not an idealized one. Wellness isn't a state you reach, it's the quality of these relationships. It asks if you are living harmoniously with your mind, your body, and the world. If we accept that wellness is about relationships rather than just numbers, then our tools must change to reflect that. This is the blueprint for a different kind of health technology. Instead of optimizing a biological machine, the goal shifts to supporting a bio-psychosocial human. The technology must ask what a physical change actually means to the person experiencing it. A system designed around this framework wouldn't just push for higher activity levels. It would ask if its recommendations produce calm or anxiety, and whether those actions are truly actionable in that person's real life. Sometimes the most effective intervention isn't a medical fix. It might be understanding, patience, or a recalibration of how a person relates to their surroundings. Health is the baseline threshold you cross to survive, but wellness is the lifelong conscious practice of building a living equilibrium with your body, your mind, and the world you live in.